BNB, we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, if we refer to our analysis, we have been looking for the reversal, we have been looking for buy, and this is what we get. But the question is how we could manage to look for trade, because when the price was within this move, I mentioned it made this one turn to deeper correction for flat. That's mean we have been looking for this one. Anyway, for me, I didn't get the trade because I was waiting to see the, because if we move to 15 minutes, there one of the reasons I was, to trade for BNB, like we were expecting to get the deeper correction before we could look for the reversal, because based on daily chart we see we are at the top. That's why we mentioned if we want to look for trade, we need to be quite careful. That's why if we move to 15 minutes, we mentioned we can look for reversal because almost the price tag the previous low, this one, and the only way to get this trade was to trade based on this. But for me, I was waiting to see the breakout of this before we get the trade. Anyway, as I mentioned, for me, I didn't take this trade, but if anyone get this trade by looking at this one as a reversal, right now they should start to manage. Okay, and right now we're looking for this. We want to see whether we can get the continuation or not. Anyway, we have been looking for reversal, and this is what we get. And we want to see what's the next. But what we want to see the continuation. In this case, we move to higher time frame. We move to daily chart. As we mentioned, the price is almost at the top based on daily chart. The only thing is we want to see the continuation. That's why any trade from here, we need to be quite careful. Even the indicator showing us a divergence. And we don't have any trade setup based on daily. If we move to forward chart, the only thing is we have been looking for the reversal. But what we get here, as we can see, is really corrective because we have been looking for the short. Anyway, still we can look for trade, and what we want to see the breakout of the stop. Okay, and the only question is, can we expect this one turn to deeper correction similar to what we have here? All right, I don't mean we're looking for the down move, but the only thing is if we get, it can give us better opportunity to look for buy for long term. Okay, anyway, any trade within this based on lower time frame, also we can look for buy. And in this case, we move to 1 hour chart. For me, still we can look for trade for buy from this correction. If we get any trade setup, we will take it, and with the breakout of desktop, we start to manage it. Okay. By the way, what we want to get a sharp move. All right. That's mean if we get any trade setup, we need to see the continuation as the sharp move, not the corrective move. And if we look at this, I think we have to wait right now because the way it's correcting doesn't give us any good trade setup. Anyway, if we get any trade setup for buy, still we take the trade. Okay, but right now for me, I don't see any reason to look for, we don't have any trade setup right now. The best thing is wait for this one to a deeper correction. But how about if the price continue from here? Maybe we can have a trade of this. But we should know again, we're buying at the top. Okay, and if we want to have entry, we want to see the breakout and continuation. All right. Anyway, the best thing is if we get any trade set off within this move, rather than having entry above this. But in case the price sharply continue from here, we can have entry above this, and with the breakout of 680, we start to manage. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.